Do you want to invest in a high quality handbag that looks expensive and tasteful but doesn't come with a huge price tag? Well, then you have come to the right place. In today's video, I'm going to share the best mid-luxury designer bags of 2025 that look absolutely sophisticated, tasteful, and timeless. And the best thing is that they are all under $1,000. I'll also let you know that none of these bags are sponsored, but if you're watching, hook a girl up. But yes, none of these bags are sponsored in today's videos. I am just truly a huge fan and I love these brands. I've done a lot of research and I have a number of these on my wish list. Also, for those who are new here, my name is Kimmy Jane, and on this channel we talk about all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So if you do enjoy those sorts of videos, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss a video. Now let's dive into the first handbag on my top mid-luxury designer handbags list in today's video, which is of course the Cafuné Stance wallet. So this is a brand that has recently come on my radar. I think I first came across it on Instagram and now I am a little bit obsessed with this brand. The Stance wallet is so beautiful. I love the structure and it has the tick of approval from I think his name is Tanner Leatherstein, and if you haven't seen his videos, I highly recommend you check them out because he basically deconstructs handbags and he lets you know whether they're high quality, poor quality, made well, and whether they're kind of worth the price and the markup. And it's really interesting, especially when he's deconstructing well-known big logo brands. Thanks to him, he is really part of the reason why I don't believe in buying bags from places like Gucci or LV. I don't think they are of a very high quality like they may have been 10 years ago. And to be honest, I think it's ridiculous spending like $5,000 or $10,000 on a handbag when you have these amazing mid-luxury designer bag brands that have minimal logos and, in my opinion, are far more sophisticated than just basically advertising a brand on your bag. So coming back to the Cafuné Stance wallet, now this is an incredibly sophisticated shaped bag. It is so pretty. Now it does come in other sizes, but I want to show you bags that are all under $1,000, so I chose the wallet. Now personally, I think that this is absolutely stunning. The Stance wallet comes in multiple colors and it does come in a range of different finishes and fabrics. I personally prefer the leather finish. Now, the Cafuné Stance wallet comes in at $835 AUD. And I think this is fair considering they are using premium Italian cow leather to create this bag. The bag also features C-lock hardware in gold. It has 2 internal bill slots, it has 4 card slots, and it has a removable crossbody strap. I think that this bag would be very, very useful for a night out. It's the kind of bag that I feel like you would get so many compliments if you're wearing it to cocktails with the girls. I think it would also be perfect for, evening events or like galas or fancy dinners that you're going out to because it's small and it's dainty, and I just love the structure of this particular handbag. Now, if you've never heard of this brand, you're not alone. Like I said before, I only recently discovered them on Instagram. So if you're like me, here's a little bit of info about Cafuné. So the brand was founded in 2015 by lifelong friends Queenie Fun and Day Lau. So the head designer and co-founder Queenie Fun worked under brands including Philip Lim, Coach, and Rag & Bone. And the co-founder Day Lau is the managing director and has a background in marketing and public relations in the architecture and real estate sectors, working with international firms. Now, I was absolutely filled with joy when researching this brand and I found out that the co-owners are both women. I love supporting female-led brands. And I just think it's cool purchasing handbags that are more about the quality and the craftsmanship and just not about the logos and that sort of thing. So yes, the Stance wallet I think is an incredible mid-luxury designer bag, and it's definitely something I am looking at investing in for my bag collection because I think this is very timeless, very chic, and I think you would get so much wear out of this handbag. The next bag that I'm excited to share with you is the Polène Numero 1 Nano. Polène is a French designer brand in the sort of mid-luxury range, and I think Polène is very prolific on social media, partly due, I think, to their incredible gifting strategy with influencers. I think that even though it is one of those if you know kinds of brands, I still think that people have seen these bags on social media because they have such an incredible strategy with the way they work with influencers and even like smaller influencers. I mean, that's definitely how it's come onto my radar. Plus, they have a clever marketing strategy because any time that I've looked on their website and then I go back onto social media, I am bombarded with their advertising. So whoever's working over there with their meta ads is doing a pretty good job. Now, the Numero Art Nano has a really feminine silhouette and a unique structure to it. Out of all of the different colors and textures that this particular handbag comes in, I think that the cognac and the camel look like they have the most luxurious finish to them and a really nice rich color. This would be my preference if I was going to purchase, I think, the Numero Art Nano bag. I also do like the chalk or the taupe colored ones. I think that they would also be great for day to day, especially for someone like me who probably 9 times out of 10 does tend to stick to more neutral colored outfits. And I think that this bag, from what I can see, fits enough in it that it does make a great sort of day to day bag. You can fit a phone and a wallet and a set of keys and a lip gloss. So to me, that's kind of all I need. Plus, this bag also comes with a detachable and adjustable crossbody strap. So if you do want to go shopping and you need your hands free, this bag is going to be fantastic for that. Also, something else that they don't really mention clearly on the website is that the bag is slightly adjustable, so you can kind of clip it in so that it's a bit more narrow, or you can sort of unclip it at these 2 particular points in the bag just to widen it and loosen it a little bit. So if you've got, like me, a humongous phone, basically a brick, then yes, you'll still be able to fit that in. Now, in terms of dimensions, it is 20.5 centimeters by 17. So it's kind of like a decent sized little mini bag. Now, if you haven't heard of Polène, they are a French brand that were founded in 2016 by 3 siblings, and the leather is sourced exclusively from Spanish and Italian certified tanneries. Now, it also says on their website that all production is entrusted to the craftsmen of Ubrique, which is a Spanish town specialized in luxury leather goods. I think that Polène is such an amazing mid-luxury brand. Their pricing is pretty fair. The Numero Art Nano is $680 AUD, which really is quite an affordable mid-luxury brand. I think that Polène is one of those brands that right now you can still get a bag for under $1,000 and even less, really. Like, this bag is $680 AUD, but I don't think it's going to stay like that forever. I think it's really gaining its momentum and popularity, at least from what I can see on social media, and I would not be surprised if one day they are as expensive as, you know, Gucci and LV, and you just don't know what the future holds. So if you do want to get a bag from Polène, then I recommend probably jumping on it sooner rather than later, or at least within the next 1 or 2 years. Okay, the next bag on my list, which I am very, very excited to share with you, is the Trousse bag from Elleme. So Elleme is a designer that I recently discovered again on social media, probably because I saw an influencer wearing a bag and I thought it looked exceptional. Now, the Trousse bag, named aptly after a pencil case in French, is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it does come in, you know, leathers and woven textures and suede, but personally, I've looked at all the different options and I think that the white woven leather with the gold chain looks fantastic. It's on my wish list. I think that this is the kind of bag that you could wear it in the daytime, but it's the kind of bag that you could also wear at nighttime with a nice cocktail dress with the chains. I just think it's absolutely stunning. So the Trousse has a lovely boxy shape with a smooth leather, and like I mentioned before, it is aptly named after a pencil case. I guess Trousse must mean pencil case in French. Now, the bag is currently priced at $858 AUD, which I think is very fair, given that this particular handbag is made out of a 100% lambskin leather. Inside the bag, it is made from a microfiber suede. Also, the chain, which is 110 centimeters in length, and can be adjusted, so you can have it full length or you can sort of halve it so you can wear it over the shoulder. So it's, you know, it's quite functional in that sense. And not only that, but the hardware is 18 karat gold. So I really like it when the hardware isn't cheap, because sometimes that's actually the first thing that kind of erodes on a handbag. So it's nice to see that the hardware is also high quality. Not only that, but this bag is also made in Italy. So in terms of how large this bag is, according to the website, it's 25 centimeters wide with a height of 13 centimeters and a depth of 11 centimeters. Now, I did some research into this brand because, like I said, it's a new one that's come onto my radar. Now, the word Elleme is derived from the French conjugation Elleme, which means she loves. So Elleme is the concept of putting forward each woman's uniqueness, finesse, and strength, which I absolutely love. So Elleme was established in 2015 by a woman named Jing Fan, and the label has since gone from strength to strength. It's now stocked at more than 65 stores around the world, including Selfridges and Harvey Nichols, which I presume is in the United Kingdom. Something kind of interesting too about the founder, Jing Fan, is that she didn't start out in the world of fashion. I believe I read somewhere that she studied political science, I believed, at university, and then I think she must have realized that that's just not where her passion lies, and she's predominantly or 100% self-taught. So it's a really cool female founded brand, and I think they really prioritize quality over quantity. It's all about the craftsmanship, and I think the pricing is still quite reasonable. So this is a brand I am interested in investing in. And if anyone has actually bought something from Elleme and you've had a good experience, or whatever your experience is, I would love it if you could share in the comment section, you know, what you think about the brand and how well your handbag has lasted. Asking for a friend. The next bag making my list is the Sienna Hobo bag by Demellier. So this bag looks absolutely gorgeous in the tan color, but I also like it in black. I think it does come in a third color, but personally I think the black and the tan look exceptional, and if I were going to purchase one, I would definitely be buying this in the tan color as an everyday bag. Now, I know when you think of Demellier, you might think of some of those really popular tote bags that they have. I think one of them is the New York, and I'm sure I've mentioned them in past videos, but honestly, over the 6 to 8 months, that bag is nearly in every second Instagram post that I see on social media. It's very recognizable and it is a nice bag, but to be honest, I think your stuff would fall out and go everywhere. It would be so easy for you to be pickpocketed with those particular bags, because there's no zip closure, and that just does not really work for me. I think that this Sienna Hobo bag has a lot of room, plus it just looks a lot more secure, and honestly, I think it's actually a bit more of a nicer silhouette compared to some of the other bags Demellier has. I think that the Sienna Hobo bag, it's really sophisticated, it's also very practical, and it has such a beautiful, beautiful shape. I think that this is a perfect day bag because it's going to fit so many items, and you won't have to be like squeezing your hand into like a little clutch. You'll just be able to throw in like your phone, keys, wallet, and you'll also be able to easily get them out. The Sienna Hobo bag has a gorgeous silhouette and shape to it. It's made from a pebbled Italian leather, and it has this really intricate leather piping, which also adds to this wonderful crescent shape that it has. And this bag also features the signature Demellier brushed gold-plated magnetic padlock and a central zip closure, which definitely will keep belongings safe inside. Now, the exterior of this bag is a soft, sustainably sourced Italian small grain cowhide leather. And it actually says on their webpage that it's certified gold rated by the Leather Working Group. As for the interior, it's a luxurious black twill lining made with 100% cotton. And something that I actually love is that this particular shoulder bag also comes with an adjustable crossbody strap. So if you are on the go and you do need to keep your hands free, I just love that this bag comes with a strap, because I honestly didn't think it did. I actually had to read the details on the webpage to figure that out, because they didn't show it in any of the photos on the webpage, which I thought was kind of surprising, but there you go. Now, this bag is on the slightly higher end of the scale, coming in just under $1,000 at $998 AUD. So it's definitely like more pricey in terms of mid-range luxury. But when you look at it, I just think there's something about this particular structure and shape, the material and the look of it in the tan color, that really just screams like luxury and looks extremely high quality. I love the look of this particular bag, but I will be interested to see what it looks like in real life and not just in professionally shot photography on their webpage. So I might have to do some digging, and if I can find some examples of unboxings, I'm going to share them on the screen just to show what it looks like in real life. I think that this mid-luxury bag would be perfect for elevating any kind of casual look. So I feel like if you were wearing like even just a simple white t-shirt and some dark wash denim jeans, a pair of cute white sneakers, if you just added the Sienna Hobo, I think it would instantly make you look more expensive and would definitely elevate any casual wear look. And last but certainly not least is the Coach Chain Tabby Shoulder Bag. I think that this is a kind of newish version of their signature bags on the website, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So the Chain Tabby Shoulder Bag, like I said, is a revamped version of the 70s cult classic Tabby Shoulder Bag, and I love the extremely thick chain on this bag. Plus it has a more slouchy, kind of relaxed look to it, and it has the classic C hardware, and I think that this is so cute and stylish. And what I like is that it's slightly roomier, and it's the kind of bag that I can imagine wearing to a red carpet event or like a gala, and it's like chunky and it's like a statement bag, but it's also very affordable in terms of being like a designer brand. Plus, I would also wear this during the day because this bag actually comes with 3 different strap options. So you can have it with the chain, you can wear it over the shoulder, or you can wear it cross body. And I think that given that we are sort of in that recession or going to a recession, I just love that this bag is giving you a way to wear the bag in multiple different ways and settings. So for me, if I was in the day, I'm probably going to wear it crossbody, but overnight I would have the chain because that's more sort of glamorous. This bag does come in a range of colors, but I am a sucker for the white or the chalk colored bag. I think that it's so beautiful. I also like it in the brown, but I just think the white would be more suitable for day and night versus the brown. I think that's more of like a daytime color. I don't picture wearing that of a nighttime. But then again, the black is also great and very versatile color. So if I was going to buy this bag, I would buy the chalk colored bag or the black as my second choice. They do have a larger one in suede, but with suede, I think that you just need to be careful because you can't get suede wet. Anyway, coming back to this particular handbag. So the Chain Tabby is made from a drapey soft grain leather. And like I mentioned, it features 3 detachable straps. So you can really get a lot of different wears out of it. The bag measures at a length of, I think, 10 centimeters long and about 6 centimeters in height with a width of about 3 centimeters. This bag is multifunctional and very versatile in my opinion. I think it is a great mid-luxury option, and Coach have really been having a revival. I think that their marketing campaign has really brought them back to the forefront of, you know, cool mid-luxury designer brands, and I'm really excited to see where they go over the next few years. And they're still very affordable. This bag comes in at $895 AUD. So again, it's on the upper, you know, end of the scale of mid-luxury bags in terms of price, but Coach is a very recognizable brand, especially when compared to some of the other brands I mentioned today. So the fact that you can get a real leather handbag with gorgeous hardware, different straps, and with such a recognizable brand for $895, I think that is a bargain if I'm being honest. And I'll be really surprised if they keep their pricing at this level. I think that that's what's made them maybe more popular, because they are a little bit more accessible than some other brands. But I do wonder if they will be increasing their prices down the track, because they are really popular and they are having this sort of revamped interest by, you know, the younger generations and older generations alike. Like, I'm really interested in Coach, and Coach are known for quality. That is one thing about Coach, is that if you ever watch bag reviews on YouTube and you look at the comment section, everyone has said like, oh, I've had my Coach bag for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years and it's still, it's lasted the test of time. I also bought a Coach bag, I think last year, and I'm not very precious with it. I use it every single day. I take it to work and it looks brand new. It looks like I've never really worn it, and I'm obsessed with it, and I always get so many compliments. So I really trust Coach as a brand, because I have purchased from Coach before, and this is a brand that I will continue to purchase from because I've only had a good experience with them. Plus, basically every other review I've seen has been very positive and glowing. So let me know, out of all of the bags I shared with you today, let me know in the comments section which one was your favorite, or which one you would be interested in investing in. A lot of these are on my wish list, and my birthday is kind of coming up. It's in the pipeline, and I have been weighing up bags because I really want to treat myself and buy a new mid-luxury handbag, but I'm not entirely sure which one I want. Like, I'm really leaning towards the Numero Art Nano by Polène, but I don't know, I'm kind of interested in getting something from Elleme, or maybe just another Coach bag. So let me know which one you think I should get for my birthday as a treat myself moment. I'm so curious to see which options you pick for me. And obviously, whatever bag I end up choosing to purchase, I will share it with you. I will do an unboxing and we can go through, and I'll give you a really honest review of, you know, how big it is, the quality, like what I think about the packaging, and so forth. If you have been enjoying my videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as it really inspires me to keep making these videos. Plus, it helps me know which videos you like the most, and then I can just keep making the videos that I guess you enjoy watching the most. Thank you again for watching this video, and I hope to see you all next time.